Hello, my darlings. Happy Saturday. I'm absolutely thrilled to be coming to you today to really share about the opportunities that we have in this 18-year cycle in 2023 as well, and that the opportunities that are here are heightened, right? There's heightened manifestation. The impossible has become possible, and there's a huge opportunity to claim your divine right to thrive, to claim your right to be abundant. So, what I want to say is we're going to talk today about the energetics of money. We're going to talk today about abundance, and we're going to talk today about you living out your soul's highest identity, your soul's highest path, and why this is important. So, money is like dating, okay? It can be hard to find the one, but when you do, you live happily ever after. And it's the exact same thing about money, because money actually has got to do with the relationship and the energy, understanding the quantum field, understanding the quantum universal law of plenty. Okay, that a lot of people um, are not using, are not, that there is a universal law, right? So we actually live in an abundant universe, right? In which there is, the land of plenty, in which there is plenty of money, plenty of opportunities, plentiful ideas, plentiful ways of doing and being. The thing that you need to know is that actually money is a tool and it's an energy, right? And its purpose, and its higher purpose, is to actually have you live out the fullness of your soul, to show up more, to be more, to receive more, to have more, to be more courageous, to ask, and to be willing. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. We have been told that, we have been shown that. And so the law of plenty is that everything you need is within easy reach of you, and you've just got to give it to yourself, right? So what I shared in the 3-day experiment, which you can actually still join, I'll put the link in the video here, because the breakthroughs on the first day, we had codes, women's codes that came into the wealth codes that came into the energetic system, right, of each and individual. And people have said that they felt completely different, absolutely different. And on the second day, we worked on the divine masculine. And I want to really share as well about what your association is about masculine energy. The divine masculine energy has got to do with actually you believing in yourself. It's got to do with you taking the action that actually you need to take, not the ones that, there's no point in taking action for the sake of action, but taking purposeful action that will lead to the result. This is something better that you actually want. And when it comes to money, how you feel about money, what you believe about money, the story that you're telling yourself about money, and the unconscious fear of what will happen if we had all the money in the world. Because some people actually have a fear of having too much money because of what will happen. Sometimes it's like the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. We've heard that already. But actually, what I'm here to tell you is that money as a tool, money as an energy, it can never be destroyed because it's energy. You cannot destroy energy, you can only transform it. Okay? And so the energy of money and the confusion that people have about what money truly is that money is love, money is connection, money is presence, money is flow, money is the joy of being alive. Money brings in the energy of joy. It's an access point for you to fulfill your number one soul's purpose, which is to claim your divine right to be wealthy, to thrive, to live in this blissful state of being, to expand your soul's consciousness, to free yourself and to feel on top of the world and not give your power to any outside influence. That's actually the purpose and the tool of money. And money is closely linked. It's there because it's money. If you want more money, it will always ask more of you. It'll ask you to do the uncomfortable. It will ask you to do things that you haven't done before. It will ask you to do things you've been avoiding. It will ask for your attention. Money loves attention, and when you pay attention to money, if you can see money like dating a person and really think, okay, so if money, the way my current relationship is with money, if I'm treating money like that, how am I treating my money? And if I was treating somebody human like that, someone that I'm in a relationship with like that, how do you think they'd feel? How do you think they would be responding? And you will actually get to know that money is extremely loyal, right? So if you are in any circumstance, so for example, you might be saying, I'm retired, I have only so much money, I can't do this, I can't do that. That isn't true. That's a story that you're telling yourself. You, no matter what age you are, have a gift. You are magnificent. And the divine has given you that gift. The divine has, if you're desiring more abundance, you're desiring more abundance because in your energetic arena, abundance is there in your field. Unclaimed, because when you claim your divine right to thrive, you're claiming your own divine right to thrive, nobody else can have that abundance because it's been assigned to you. It's there in your energetic field, and you are the only one that can claim it. And this is why I say, like, you're taking from nobody, because every single person, every single soul's divine right is to thrive. It's to be abundant, it's to be wealthy. And so it's in your field, but you and only you can claim it. So if you decide to give your power to lack, to let your current circumstances define what's possible for you, then it will be in that field, it's in your field, and it will go unclaimed. Isn't that such a pity? So what my invitation to you is to really get out of your own way. Stop letting outside circumstances tell you what to do and to determine what's possible, and step into the divine truth of abundance being your divine right. Right? In the experiment that we have done, it really showed people just what's possible. Opportunities came from nowhere. Deals were closed. Free meals. Being treated to meals. There was a whole host of better contracts. For utility bills. There was a whole host of benefits of abundance that came in by purely being in the energy of the experiment of abundance, of playing. And that's it. You're not meant to work hard for your money. That's limitation. Money comes in through the energy of joy, blissfulness, magic, that beautiful effronence kind of presence it comes in through that frequency. Okay, and the third experiment that we did was really working on gratitude and appreciation. It's like once you appreciate what you have, it's one of the key things, excuse me, then more comes in, because what you focus on expands. So practicing gratitude and appreciation for the things that you already have, for the 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 people that you have in your life, for really working on all you have become, all your accomplishments, um, your health and well-being, the roof over your head, the embracing, even giving, philanthropy, business success, all those kinds of things, of actually being in the energy of appreciation and watching what you're saying to yourself about money, are all going to lead to you having more abundance. And this is what they knew in ancient times. In ancient times, what they knew to be true is that actually money, your divine, like money is divine, right? We use money, we say about our source of income, divine source, right? Your channel to more meaningful abundance is to connect with divine source and trust in that divine source connection unapologetically, and to do the things that you are not doing, because there's a lot of emphasis about doing things, but what about doing the things that you're not doing? Because quite often it's the things that you're not doing are actually impacting your life, right? The divine truth is what you think, what you believe in is what you receive. It's as simple as that. So my intention and the divine job that I have is to support you in upgrading your consciousness and your experience of a whole new world that's there, which is fifth dimensional reality, which is a multi-dimensional world where the impossible is possible. And all you've got to do is to play. Get out of your mind, get into your heart, and really go for it. Stop putting on the brakes, stop holding yourself back, stop giving powers to any outcome, and just really, really going after what you desire. And this is what money and abundance is all about, right? If you think about the gospel, for example, it's in the gospels, in the gospel of Thomas, one of the 52 books that have been found, Jesus makes it very clear that when you know your true identity, your true purpose, you will realize that you are with the living Father, right? It's written in there. Also, Jesus stated that if you will not know yourself, then you dwell in poverty, and it is you who are that poverty, right? So actually, it's written into the scriptures. Okay, the divine truth is that the divinity of an individual and the creative power of each soul is that we're here to rise above limitation, right? And if you look and go and research in the Nag Hammadi that was discovered in Egypt in around 1945, there is writings to prove that statement, right? So there was emphasis as well in ancient times, and I'm talking about this knowledge is going back to the centuries of AD. They have been found in mystery schools in Asia, Egypt, Persia, Greece, and it has said that it's the service, right? It's invaluable service to humankind, to awaken and to reawaken even the spiritual powers of each individual, and when a group of people, men and women, men or women, dedicate and come together to focus on reawakening their spiritual powers, magic happens. It literally changes the world. And so I am here to share with you that the divine truth is that lack is an illusion. It's a thought process. It doesn't exist. Only in the mind, and the mind will only give you about 5% of what's possible, right? But the unconscious mind, the divine, the divine mind, this divine energy makes up about 95% in terms of power. So we are at a choice point. All you've got to do is choose, right? All you've got to do is choose. And once you choose, and once you decide that you're only available for abundance, and that you're going to take the necessary action to activate this abundance, your mind will actually be blown, right? And it starts with your intention. What are the intentions that you are setting? So I've just come back. Last weekend I was in Lyon with my besties, my business besties that I know now about nearly 9 years. And we went to Lyon. We hadn't been together since 2016, and we were celebrating my 50th. And we just set the intention that it was going to be an abundant weekend, right? That's all we did. We thought, okay, this is going to be an abundant weekend. We laughed, we danced, we ate our way through Lyon, and we had absolutely magical experiences. Like, we went to this restaurant, and server was really lovely. And we were doing our orders, and we put in our orders, and then the guy, he came back saying, look, that dish that you ordered isn't available, but here's another dish, and I'll offer it to you, okay? And then the bill came, and we asked for the bill. And then when I was going through the bill, I said to him, listen, you're after leaving out 2 glasses of wine. And he said, oh yeah, I thought of that afterwards, but don't worry about it. I'll offer the 2 glasses. And the girls were going, oh yeah, but it's Carcia's 50th. And he was like, oh great, now we got chatting. So it was one example of abundance, like just setting that intention. And then we were, we decided from our apartment, we have a view of the Basilica, and it's absolutely gorgeous in Lyon, and it's the old part of Lyon. And so we went there. We thought we'd go there. We got some food in, and as we were walking up, we saw this absolutely gorgeous hotel, like restaurant really, that had a nighttime view. And I had said to the girls, I really want to go here by night, because it had been years. So when we're in Lyon, we just tend to go and see family. So it probably has been about, I don't know, maybe 14 years since I went to the Basilica, and I wanted to go by night. And so we stopped off in this place, and we went in, and the guy, and then don't take no as the first answer. So we went in, and he said, I said, a table for 5. And he said, no, we've got nothing available. And I said, can you have another, check? And he went upstairs, and he came back down, and I said, listen, I know that there is a table here for us. Are you going to find a table for us? And miraculously, we put a table together, and we had the most amazing meal and the most fantastic view, right? So it's like, this is because of the intention, and because we were anchored into the frequency, into the land of plenty. So this is your invitation to use the energies that we have in the next 18-year cycle to create from the frequency of plenty, to create from the understanding and the divine truth of really and truly what money really and truly is, and to drop anything less than that, okay? So I would love for you now to let me know what your 3 takeaways were from this session, I'm going to say, right, this session. And I would also like to know what you're going to do, because money will ask you to do something in exchange. Money will ask you to take an action. Money will ask you to get out of your own way. Money will ask you to do something maybe you haven't done before. Money will ask you to maybe go against any lack stories you've been telling yourself. And just play. I want you to play with this. I want you to see, and this is what we're doing in the experiment. We are experimenting with these principles. We're doing the healings, and we are seeing what happens. So you can still join that experiment if you want to be in the energy, to be in the group energy, and be supported, celebrated, because when we acknowledge each other's wins, it's like there's a win-win, there's always a win-win, then you will actually quadruple the power, and you're not doing it alone, because you don't have to do this alone, right? We can do this together. It's when one rises, another one rises. So I put the link underneath here, and you can catch the replays because they're extremely powerful, and the healings and the activations alone will really support you, because at the end of the day, money and abundance, it's an energy, right? Your frequency, your vibration is your currency. And that, it's, to be honest, it's simple. It's that simple. And I share great tips, great wisdom that kind of expands on this call that I'm doing here with you on Saturdays, to inspire you and just to remind you, because I actually deep within you, and you know this, but maybe you've forgotten, or maybe certain things in your life have allowed you to kind of, you know, give power to those things. But those kind of things only have power over you if you let it. And I'm inviting you to let go of the power of lack, because it has none, it serves nobody, and step into the power of plenty. The universal law of plenty is there, and when you tap into it, magic and miracles unfold, because you deserve it. Okay? All right, my darlings, I'm looking forward to seeing your comments to this and your takeaways, and I'm wishing you an abundant, amazing rest of the week and rest of the weekend. Take care. Mwah. Take care. Bye.